So I want to teach you guys in this video how to master the intro objections that absolutely destroy life insurance agents from making money, making sales, and helping the amount of people that want to help. And this is the objections such as I have to go, you call them on the phone, you're ready, you're excited, you get someone on the phone, you get all antsy, what they tell you, I'm busy, and then they hang up on you. Or can you call me back later? I'm going to teach you guys how to handle the intro objections that will let you make more money. And I'm going to give you guys a 3-step framework that I have used that has helped me sell hundreds of thousands of dollars of final expense. And I also want to give you the same 3-step process that I use to train my agents who have helped them go from selling 0 policies to 40 policies in a month. And it's all because they've learned how to master the intro and getting more people presentations. Now, the first thing I want to help you understand when it comes to this is the principle that I tell everyone is that all buyers are liars. For example, this individual, they're getting 9 contacts and then they're getting 0 apps and 0 sales. It's because they're not pushing through the intro. And what you need to understand is that when you pick up the phone and you say hello, what are you going to do? Your knee-jerk reaction as a buyer is to say, oh, I'm busy, or I can't talk to you right now, or call me back later, or I have to go. And the first way that you are going to overcome this objection, the first way that works like a glove, is what's called the overcome and acknowledge. This is the easiest way. This is the first level of objection handling. It's basically just acknowledging what their objection is and having short-term memory and then overcoming it. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is, for example, you call Miss Betty. Hey, Miss Betty, it shows here that you listed your daughter as the beneficiary. Is that right? Yeah, but I'm busy. I have to go, she says. Okay, absolutely. I understand that you have to go as well. And just to see how I can best help you, I'm seeing that you listed your daughter as the beneficiary. Is that right? She's then going to say, yeah, that's right. And then she's going to probably bring up another objection like, hey, I got to go. I really do. What you want to do is acknowledge it. So what you do is always agree and acknowledge the initial objection that allows her guard to come down so they can understand you. And then you just push through and ask another question. So you acknowledge what they say and you ask another question. Now, here's the kicker. You want to do this 3 times. In this to work, to be effective, to allow you to grow and actually start making money and pushing through this initial objection, is that you have to be comfortable with doing this 3 times. It's not just, oh yeah, absolutely, next question, objection comes up again, and you let her go. No, you have to do it 3 times. You need to learn how to go for no. Hang-ups are more valuable than fake appointments because people don't show up to their appointments. So you want to acknowledge, overcome, and you loop that 3 times until they hang up or they actually have to go. But most time, what are they doing? They're lying to you. The second way that you're going to do this, and the most effective way that I teach, that I use, if you watch any of my YouTube videos, I can take old leads and turn them into sales, is because I simply just add in what's called a pattern interrupt. A pattern interrupt, write this down, is the most valuable way to get to a smoke screen or an objection beginning. Okay. So we already know step number 1, which is acknowledge and overcome. So for step number 2 or process number 2, you're going to acknowledge, add a pattern interrupt, and then overcome it. So you're adding additional steps. So what you're going to do is Miss Betty says, hey, I can't talk right now. I'm really, really busy, Peter. Oh, okay, absolutely. You're busy right now. I totally understand. Is everything okay? What are you doing? Are you messing with the laundry or something? And then she's going to say, oh, yeah, not the laundry, but I'm just got a busy day. Oh, my gosh, what's going on? So then we start talking about things that don't even matter. And then we ask her a follow-up question. And I'm seeing here that you listed your stepdaughter as the beneficiary. Is that right? Why is this important? Because a pattern interrupts allows you to get off the actual objection and to talk about things that don't matter to get her back on track. So let me give you another example. You call Miss Betty, hey, I got to go. I can't talk right now. Oh my gosh, you got to go. I got to run here too. I'm acknowledging it. My pattern interrupt would be like this. Oh my gosh, where are you going? To the doctors probably? Oh yeah, I got to go to the doctors. Oh my gosh, what happened? Is it your diabetes flaring up on you? What's going on? And now she is going to open up about the medication, or she's going to open up about what's going on in her life. And then you're going to bring her back to the script by saying, okay, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now I'm seeing here you listed your daughter as the beneficiary. Okay. With step 1 and step 2, you basically have to forget that they gave you an objection. I am then pushing forward like she never gave me an objection earlier. I'm skipping that. I'm deleting that from my memory. We're pushing through and we're overcoming it because I don't care. Until she says, I go through it 3 times. Peter, I'm not talking to you ever again. Or she hung up on me. then I know that I did my job rightly. So the first way, step one, is acknowledge and overcome. Very simple. And then 3 times loop it. The second way is to acknowledge, pattern interrupt, and then overcome. Now, the third thing I'm going to teach you is what's called the pump fake. The pump fake is gorgeous. It works like a glove. And it's a great way to push through the intro. And that's basically what I call something like this. So, Miss Betty, hey, Miss Betty, it shows here that you listed your daughter as the beneficiary. Is that right? Yeah. But hey, I have to go. I'm really busy. Can you call me later? You're going to agree with her first. So step one is agree. Yeah, absolutely. I can call you later. And then you're going to step two is set a fake appointment. Absolutely. Just so I don't miss you later. I'm really busy and tied up myself. What time do you feel like would even make sense for you later today? She's going to say 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to get you down on my schedule for 3 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, Miss Betty. Now, before we go here, because I know you're busy, I just want to make sure I'm best prepared for our time today. It shows here that you listed your daughter as the beneficiary. Is that right? And then you're going to go ahead and push through. So you acknowledge, you set a fake appointment. You then ask her, well, just so I'm prepared, and then you go back into your script and you move forward. And then what do? You have to close your ears and forget that she never gave you any type of objections. You push through, and eventually you do that 3 times until she hangs up on you or is like, hey, Peter, I cannot. I'm telling you, stop. Stop right now. I cannot speak to you. That means you're doing a good job. And that's when you know that you're winning these and not letting your clients win. And the last thing I want to share with you is you have to understand the situations of when when are you okay with letting someone off the phone? Because there's situations, what happened? You have to be socially aware as an agent. If you're calling someone and it sounds like their babies are screaming, that they're in danger, their head is out the window and they're making a phone call, or they're at church, don't sell them a life insurance policy. That is the only time that you can let someone off the phone or possibly set an appointment. That would be the only logical way that I'd be like, okay, that's okay. But 99% of the time, Miss Betty is smoking a cigarette, eating her mini wheats, and kicking her feet up on the couch, watching The Price is Right. And I'm believing that she's going to the doctors. She's not going to the doctors. She is giving an objection, and you are failing her test. You need to use one of the steps 1, 2, or 3 and overcome it. And I promise you, your bank account will grow. You will make more money, and you will help more people. This is what happens when you sell life insurance. People are going to give you objections, but it's your skill set. It's your ability to overcome this that will allow you to understand if you're going to win or if you're going to lose. That's how you do it. I hope it helped. Comment below if y'all like this and want more. Cheers.